I tried to fill my eyebrows in today and I think they're uneven, so we're just gonna look past that today. Hi guys, it's Tracy, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my March wrap up. So I don't know if you guys have watched my 2017 goals for the year, but I spoke about the fact that I didn't want to read a lot of books in a month, but rather read books that I know I'm going to remember, or books that I've done research on and know that I would thoroughly enjoy, but also books that will sort of broaden my knowledge in things or be different to what I usually read. Reason why I'm telling you guys this is because this month I only read 2 books for the month, but I'm very satisfied with what I've read, so let's get right into it. The first book that I read for the month is This House of Grief by Helen Garner, and this is a story of a murder trial. So don't know if you guys are aware, but in 2005 in Melbourne, a gentleman was accused of driving his car deliberately into a lake and drowning his 3 sons, so he escaped himself. And this, I guess it's like a non-fiction or like a recount story, goes through the trial and tells us what happens in the trial, the different evidences and the different facts that were given, as well as the arguments between both the prosecutor as well as the defender. I think that's what they're called. Really need to learn my legal terms. But this happened right in my state, or like in my city, and I remember it happening. I remember talking about it, but in 2005 I was in grade 5, so I was quite young. I didn't really take a lot of interest in news stories, so I knew about it, didn't really know heaps about it, but this gave me really good insight into the events, the trial, and I love Helen Garner's writing. I will be writing a full review on this as well, so definitely keep an eye out on that. But I did give this a 4 out of 5 stars because I thought it was a really good way to learn more about what happened, but not be, I guess, persuaded or manipulated by the author's views, because she lets you think about your own views, make up your own mind. She's just there to, lay out all the details and all the facts for yourself, and you determine whether you believe or not, whether you believe he actually did it or not. And then following on from that crime sort of genre, I ended up picking up Crash and Burn by Michael Hassan. Now, I bought this book a while ago, probably when I was in high school. It is a story about a school shooting and how a boy ends up talking his schoolmate out of doing the shooting, or releasing all the hostages that they have in school. I think it was actually a school bombing. That's what it was. Originally, I thought this was a true story. Now, after reading it, I don't know if it's a true story or not, or if it's just elements of an event that happened and it's been fictionalized. It was nothing to what I expected it to be. It was very much, how do I explain this? Like dramatized. There's a word for this, which I'm not recalling right now, where it's everything that's written about this and all the events and even the characters, and the main character, which is Crash, is pretty much glorified. That's the word. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about, writing about a character who is going through his teen years, going through high school, and, discovering abusive substances, discovering girls and the different relationships you can have with girls, sex and all of that jazz. And I just don't know how I feel about him being written as this glorified hero. I will be doing a full book talk on this, hopefully soon, to explain sort of what I mean more, but I really don't want to ruin it for you guys. I definitely enjoyed the story, and I definitely feel like the characters were really memorable and they really struck a chord with me. The story did, keep me intrigued and kept me on edge. I did have to sort of like endure maybe the middle bit a little, because I did find that it dragged on a bit and I just really wanted to know what was going on. But I did enjoy this. I do want to give this a 3.5 or a 4 out of 5 stars, but I think on it more. Those are the 2 books that I read. I did start Perfume, The Story of a Murderer by Patrick Suskind. See the theme that's going on right now. But I got to like his first murder and I was a bit put off, just because of the way that it was written, and the feeling that I got from it was really creepy. So we'll see how I feel about this, if I will go on with it or not. But I heard that it is a really good novel, and it is one of those classic ones that you do need to read. Next month though, I'm heading off to Japan, which is going to be interesting. So it's going to be in the middle of the month, so I want to be able to maybe pick up a book or two to read before then, and then possibly read an ebook while I'm away. So if you guys have any recommendations, leave them in the comments below, because I'm not going to bring any books with me, but I'll just bring my iPad to read. But I think next month I'm going to be reading a bit more fantasy novels, so going back to just normal YA fantasy. I have Three Dark Crowns by Kendara Blake, is that how you pronounce it? And I know this is really popular on the YA community, so like blogs and like booktube. Along with that, I also have Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth, and this one is a new release. I think it came out in February or something. I still have like all my stickers there, but everybody loves Veronica Roth, so I really hope that I like this as well. And then I also have V. Schwab's A Darker Shade of Magic, as well as Gathering of Shadows, which I may or may not read, but that's me being ambitious again. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. Let me know what your favorite book for this month was, and if I should read it or not, because an excuse to buy books is always a good excuse. Is that not right? I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I shall see you guys soon. Bye!